Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an update on welcome to Budget Boo. So I'm doing an update today. I haven't really been on YouTube or done any videos since earlier this year when I decided to tackle our debt and try to get rid of some of our debt, and mostly one, just to get a control over it. And as far as number two, the main reason is I plan to retire in a couple years and I'm just tired. I guess I'm just tired. So I want to get rid of our debt. So anyway, Budget Boo 2023 is all about trying to get rid of that debt. If you watched any of my videos previously, you know that back in January, I decided to go ahead and do the Dave Ramsey method of the snowball effect in order to get rid of our debt. So I've usually used this budget book by Erin Condren. That's usually what I use. Since then, I found that there's a couple things that may be more effective to help me stay on track, and I want to sort of go through that real quick. So this is the budget book that I usually do. I'll go ahead and switch here to May because I'm going to give you an update on what happened in May. But this is my May budget, and the way that this is set up, it has like income. So I put like my income and stuff on there: housing, transportation, of course, utilities, health. You can add categories, and I added investment, savings, food, entertainment, and I added some categories over here. So one of the things, the way this starts, the first page of it has these important dates for the month. What I decided to do was just list my debt and the due dates, and then I went through and checked them off as I paid them. So that's the way that I've been using this binder. And the other nice thing is you can put future purchases. You can always change these categories: future bills, things like that, savings goals. Some people use this as like a habit tracker. And then I have these little calendars that I would put, and I would circle paydays on there. The other thing that's in here is spending summary. So you can write down all your spending, put the category, how much you spent, where it was. So that was one of the things that I was also doing for May. What I found out is it's sort of hard. This is a nice size, but it's sort of hard going back and forth with this. So what I'm going to be using in the future, one of the things I'm going to be using in the future is this budget planner. So I found this on Temu, the website. Oh my gosh, if you haven't found that website, you gotta try it out. They have like everything, and it's at a cheaper price. Some of the things that I usually buy on Amazon, I found on Temu as a separate price. And it's I'm addicted to Amazon now. I'm beginning to be addicted to Temu. So, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. So this is a budget planner book. What I decided to do is go ahead and, instead of waiting until next year, go ahead and start this year using this and see how it works out. I am going to start with July on here, and that way this will take me through June of next year, and then I can just get another one and go from there. But it's sort of the same layout. What I like better with this one, I mean, it has all the categories and everything. You can add categories and change categories as you like, and you can see how I put some of those. I'll go through that in detail for a second. But it also has, you know, budget goals, so you can write some of your goals and stuff there of what you want to do. It has a checklist if you need to check off things as you do it. Place for income, savings, and then it actually has a calendar on here. So I like that it has this calendar, because before in my Erin Condren budget book, I was writing everything down when it was due. This way I actually have a calendar where I can write all my debt, circle my paydays, and then just cross it off as I pay it. So one of the other things that I was doing, I'll show you. This is another Erin Condren product that I have bought this year, and it's a calendar. So I really like the calendar, but it has a little folder here where you can put like your bills and things for the month, or whatever you want to hold on to for that month. So what I was doing is using this as a calendar also, and just writing my debt on there, and then putting check marks as I pay them off. As you can see, this is actually for June, and I've been checking things off as I pay them. And then it has a little calendar for the next month for July, so you can sort of plan for that. And then it has little lines and stuff where you can put things on here. And then the back of it, you can go through afterwards and do this overview. And then you can write little notes, things like that, whatever you want to do on there. So that's one of the calendars that I was using. What's nice about this is, besides it having the calendar and your budget, it has the expense tracker, which I had in the Erin Condren, but in the back of each section, it has a debt tracker, so you can write your debt, and then a budget review. So housing, food, things like that. The other thing I like about this budget book is it has budgeted and then the actual. So I can go through at the end of the month and put my actual that I spent, and it'll give me a better idea of how I'm doing on my budget. So this is one of the reasons that I like this one a little bit better. So I'm going to utilize this starting in July, and we'll see how that goes. If it changes or anything, you know, I'll let you know, but that's what I plan on doing for July. So let's go back. One of the other things that I was using, that I haven't used, that I am going to utilize, this lovely thing. So I bought this on Amazon. This is actually a budget book binder, but it has cash envelopes. So I figured it might be easier for me to actually use cash envelopes. Again, I'm going to go ahead and start this in July. So what I decided to do is just go ahead and write my budget. The problem I found with this, and that's just a personal thing, it has these lines and stuff where you can put your bills and expenses, and the budget amount, and then the actual amount, which I like. Income, planned, and actual, which I love. And then on the back, same thing, it has envelopes. So you can mark your envelopes of what your budget is, and then at the end of the month you can put your actuals, and then you can put sinking funds, and then it has some extra debt, and then you can, of course, actual. So other nice thing, this comes with a monthly calendar. It comes with the weekly thing and stuff too, but this was one of the main reasons I decided to get this, because it had this envelope system. So it comes with all these envelopes, which is nice. So I put the extras in here, but it has all these little pockets for credit cards and any little thing you want. It comes with a pen, a little pocket on the outside, little change purse area. It comes with these little stickers that you can put on the tabs if you want to. Right now I'm not utilizing the tabs so much. It does have a calendar for 23 in there, but I'm not really utilizing those. My main purpose is to use these cash envelopes. So the cash envelopes, it comes with this main sheet where you can put what your budget is for each month, And it also comes with a little sheet, your expense. So you can put this budget sheet inside each envelope and just mark things off as you use it. And then that way it sort of keeps you on track. So this is something that I can actually carry with me and stuff and stay on track. So these are the envelopes. And again, on the envelope, it's got the month, and you can just put your budget amount, your actual amount, and then you can categorize each one. So I have mine, as you see. I put it as to what I spend the most on each thing. So restaurant, household, medical, so that's prescriptions, co-pays, pets, that includes food, vet bills, miscellaneous items, funds, so that's like a savings that I can use for different things. And then CBI, this is like our Sunday school at church. We do a little giving every week. So these are the things that I have that I feel like was important for me to keep track of as far as my spending habits, because I feel like these are the areas where I spend the most. So if I can keep track and try to stay on track with those, I'm good with everything else. Because these are more variable, whereas the other things are mostly fixed expenses. So this is where I need to get the most control over our budget, is on these. So that's why I have these little cash envelopes. So I am going to be utilizing those. All right, and then the other thing I'm going to be utilizing, I used to use Google Sheets. I first started off, I'm a paper planner person, so I'm not really utilizing per se as far as like electronic budgeting, but it's nice to have something just in case, so you can go back and look. So what I decided to do was there's a free website. You can go to Vertex 42, and there's actually some budget sheets and things like that that you can utilize, and you can put those in there the way you want. So I'm going to show you what I did. Let's see if I can pull this up. Give me a second here. So I'm going to adjust. Alright, so this is Google Sheets, and this is what I have. So this one is for May. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit and turn this around.